Wagwan people, welcome back to another video, and today we're on BeamNG again, and as you guys can see we're at the drag strip. Today this car was recommended by Sling8956. He commented, or she, I don't know, but this person commented and they said make a 8-second twin turbo Performante. So let's run. Alright, so let's get, you guys know the drill. If this is your first time, the first thing we do is we get a base run to see what time this car does stop. Wow, this car is fast. We already did a 942 at 143 stock. I forgot to put the horsepower up here. Alright, there we go. So we are making 666 horsepower stock. That 8-second is going to be pretty easy to break. Alright, so let's see what kind of modifications we have. Yeah, we have engine swaps as usual, but you guys know I'm going with the stock engine. Alright, so let me put the underground racing block. This car is guaranteed. I mean, we actually lost power with the underground racing block, but that's okay. I'm keeping the exhaust, so let's go with the intake. Alright, so let's go with the stage 1 twin turbo racing system, and we have some other crazy build up here. And just like that, we're at 800 horsepower. And so we did 9 stock. I feel like we're going to be either low 9s or already in the 8s. See, second run and we're already in the race. We are already in the 8s. So Sling, this was a very easy challenge, very easy one. But let's continue to push this car and see what's the best time on the drag strip that we can get. Okay, so let's add the stage 2 turbos. No need for nitrous, and we're already at 1000 horsepower. Oh no, I jumped. Oh, my foot slipped off the brake. Brakes are working beautiful. We did a 810. Yo, this car is no joke. That was the 3rd run and we're already in low 8s. Maybe tonight we can finally make a 6-second build, because we've been trying for 6 seconds all week. We still haven't achieved it. Let me see if there's anything in the tuning that I can change. No, still can't add boots, so let's continue to upgrade the car. Alright, this is the stage 3 verbal boost twin turbo. So let's get a run in before I upgrade the boost. Alright, so that's an 816, so that's slower than the last run. The last one we did at 810, but that's because I feel like I somehow activated traction control. So, you know what, let's run that again. That's more like it. 719.91 at 172. This car is definitely doing sixes. The last car to do sixes was the Audi A4. No other car has done sixes since, so it seems like tonight we might just have another 6-second car. So let's go with 30 pounds. Alright, well now we're at 1500 horsepower. We might need slicks, but I'm going to do this run on the stock tires and then I'm going to add slick and then run it again. $746. We are getting there. And we still have a lot more in this car. Alright, so let's see what other, no, let me see, I think we can go more with the turbos. Yes, we can. Oh no, before I do the turbos, it was at what, 30 pounds? Yeah, now I'm going to add the slicks and run it again and see what time we put down with slicks on the car. Here we go, we have the B-Lux on the car and it is looking like a menace. Offset is pretty crazy, but hey, I need all the grip I can get. I have 14s in the rear and 12 in the front. 12s are absolutely insane, but yeah, when I come off the drag strip, when I'm doing the top speed run, I might change the wheels so I can actually turn the car. Alright, so that was a 757. That's great. We're on our way to the sixes, guys. On our way to the sixes. Alright, so now I am going to add some crazy boost. Alright, so we're going to add an extra 6 psi. Let's see if I can have some, put the rev limiter to 10,000 RPMs. No, because if you look, the power falls right around 9, so it really doesn't make any sense. So let me put it right back to where it's supposed to be. Okay, so now we're at 1700 horsepower. Last one was a 757. That was a 736 at 192. Oh my god, this car is a menace. It's a beast. Now before I add the nitrous, let me see if I can get more boost from the rest of the options that we have. Let's go back to intake. Let's try the big back stock stage X. Vary between turbocharger system. Big Buck is crazy. Yo. Yo. Look at this setup. I don't even know why the car sounds like that. Yo, but look. What? The car is at 3,000 horsepower. And look at this gap that we have to add power. That's insane. That is insane. The car sounds crazy though. Alright, let's go with the first person view. That was a 698. We freaking did it, boys. We freaking did it. Another 6-second car. A 2,000 horsepower Lamborghini. At this point, we don't even need nitrous. We don't need nitrous. Because we're already in the 60s and we have a hell amount of PSI to go. So now we're at 45, let's go 60 PSI. Oh, let's go 55. Yeah, let's go 55. So see the engine blew already. Crazy. Alright, might just stalled. So now we're at 2300. 2300, that's what. That was so much boost, the car just died. The car is literally dying. I think we crossed the line, so that one didn't count. Let's run it again. Now we're back in the 7 because the car could not hold the power down. It could not. The car was struggling to put the power down. Alright, this time I am not going to launch the car, I'm just going to drive off. Roll off the start. Alright, so we're stuck in the 7s for now. Seems like it's just way too much power for the car to handle. Yeah, seems like it's just way too much. But nevertheless, we already broke the record. Let's add more boost. Let's go 70 pounds. Yeah, I can't leave this car to idle, it's going to die. So now we're at 2800 PSI. Yo, yo, what the hell happened? Did the car go at the top speed? Because 207 cannot be the top speed for this car. But we did run a 7.0. But it's so crazy. With less power, I run a better time. I've learned so much since I've been doing this little series, because who knew that the more power you added was not really good. Like there's just like a threshold where the car just struggles after that. Or maybe it's just in BeamNG. Alright, so let me see if I can make probably the suspension a little stiffer. So the car maybe is just a little more flat. Alright, tire pressure is pretty low, that's good enough. Let's max it out. Oh wait, maybe this car has the speed limiter on. Just double check. Yeah, I don't think this car have one. Yeah, this car does not have one. That's it. Alright, so now we have 3,368 horsepower. This car wasn't even out. Like, this car is just madness. There's so much grip in the front tires that the steering wheel is literally vibrating out. Come on, I was on the brakes. Back in the 60s. But that's crazy. I did this exact same time with less horsepower. That's crazy. And we already hit the top speed, which is also crazy. So there's no need to do the top speed run because we already know that it's 207. But even though I'm a little disappointed that this car tops out at 207 and I didn't get to go lower in the 60s, but nevertheless I still made it in the 60s. But since we're not going to do the top speed run, I'm going to give you guys a drag race. Everything exquisite, limit to the digits. We drive black trucks like bold expectations. Alright, so since I didn't give you guys a top speed run, this is the last 6-second car we have, the Audi A4. So we're gonna run it against a Lamborghini. 2 6-second car going head to head. I did a 7-second, that's wild. The Audi died. Audi did a 7.2, I did a 7.1. See, the Audi was definitely going a lot faster than me at 225, and I was only going 197. But this was a great video. Thank you, Sling, for that recommendation, because this car is absolutely brilliant, and we have our second 6-second car, so I'm proud of that. If you guys want to see me try to build a